Now that ACT is installed and registered, we want to create a new database so that we can begin creating contacts and tracking relationships and the activities that we have scheduled. So from this welcome screen, I'm going to change the option to Create an ACT database, and then I'll click OK. This opens up the new database window. So let's start by giving our database a name. Some rules to pay attention to is that you cannot use spaces or punctuation within the name of a database, and every database must begin with a letter. So I'm going to name this one my_first_database. Now I'm going to just save this in the default location. If you'd like to change where your database is created, click the Browse button and then navigate to the directory where you want your database to be created. For currency, I'm going to use US dollars. Keep in mind though that once you make this selection, it cannot be changed later. For the username, I'm just going to use my own first name. And then for the simplicity of this video, I'm going to leave the password fields blank. And now to create this database, I will click OK. ACT is now building and creating the database structure. While it's doing that, there's a couple of things I want to mention. First, your database name cannot be more than 32 characters. Second, you cannot create an ACT database across a network. You must be physically sitting at the PC or the server where the database will be created. And there we go. Now my database is created. You can always tell by looking in the top left corner of your ACT window, your database name will appear there. Let's take a quick look at the files that were created by this database. I'm going to open a File Explorer in Windows, and from here I'm going to go to my Documents area, double-click the ACT directory, ACT Data, and Databases. First, I want you to notice three files that exist here. They all begin with the name of the database, but they have three different file extensions. First is the ADF file. This stands for ACT Database File, and it's the main database file. This one will be much larger than the other two. Second, we have the ALF file, which stands for ACT Log File. This is a log file that SQL generates when creating the database. And third, we have our PAD file, or PAD file, and this is the pointer to where the database resides. In a later exercise, when we share this database, we'll take a closer look at the PAD file. So now your database has been created, and you know where its primary files are located.